Hello, everyone, and welcome to the WMO. This is the May qualifier. Pog Almighty! Hello, first floor in the chat room. Esports Junkie, Wosen, Beagles B, hanging out in the Discord and hanging out with you in the chat room. Simber TV, yes, she's in the chat room and she's also an analyst for today. But again, we've had a new drop in. It was supposed to be Mr. Destructoid and Scary Cheese and HondosElement going down in this qualifier. But Mr. Destructoid is nowhere to be seen. So the show must go on. And guess what? We got a drop in. The man has never competed in a WMO. So let's see how well he does today on the Ultimate Personality Show. Hello, Matter of Course Gaming. Well, matter of course. Well, is it a matter of fact, or is it like a matter of course? I thank you again for the host. I hope I'm doing your name justice. Oh boy, Al in the chat room. Here we go. Pog Almighty. I don't know what to say anymore when I see Al. It's just one of those things. But anyway, guys, we're down to the final two qualifiers of May. Yes. Here we go. Let's look at the bracket really quick before we get the party started. There it is. Rounding off all of April, it is I Spot You Drop, Bomb Diggity, Easy Elias, Tribute 17. And then, going into May, we have Faded. And tonight, we will figure out who is going to the championship month. The championship knockout stage is... You got it in June. May 8th is today. Next week, May 15th, the very final qualifier of the men's WMO season to find out who will be the #1 contender to go into the championship match. The big Saga Gather finale showdown in October. The Ultimate Personality Show deserves the Ultimate Personality Month. There you go. Hello, Kenny Jones in the chat room. Hello, Phoenix Force DP. You were right. Everyone's getting ready right now. We had a late drop in. ChefCCT is in the house. He's taking over from Mr. Destructoid. Mr. Destructoid again, nowhere to be found, nowhere to be seen, and it's okay. This is the Ultimate Personality Show, and the show must go on. A true test of your just chatting skills. Can you connect with the personality judges? Today, we have KatElise, HeyGuys, and Toan Link. Last week was crazy. Bog Almighty Scarfo, how are you doing? Guys, again, we're going to get this party started. And again, if you have not seen our show, it all comes down to one thing. You're the best roast, the best rebuttal, the best timeout, the best content in the game. Who can connect with the judges? And, above all, when it matters most, our version of WrestleMania called Saga Gather the Finale. Can you become the one? Can you become This is it, baby. Champion. Right now, we have two defined champions. There it is. Can you win this? Can you be the woman? Can you be the man? There is two belts currently. Hello, Doctor on Twitch in the chat room. Hey, Tracy. Oh, hey, Tracy. There you go. That's how you're supposed to say that name. Guys, it is all about the title. And again, to go over everything, we treat this with the utmost respect. If you are the champion, every title defense is a money stream. The men's final was for $1,337. And the lights were bright. We had Mia Malkova, Invader V, and Casey Tron. Hello, Charlie Eisenberg in the chat room. Pogo by the Antuck. Isn't it late where you are? It is most definitely late where you are. So again, can you compete under those circumstances? The men's final was all about Mia Malkova, Invader V, and Casey Tron. It was Japani Jones versus Scumbag versus Tribute 17. The Ultimate Showdown. Mia Malkova had chosen Scumbag to become our very first ever WMO champion. $1,337 entered that man's hands. And then, the history-making women's season. Very first ever women's champion. Again, the lights were bright. In the finals, it was Cadillac Meow versus Simber versus Espeechaboo, 3 months in the making. For judges, we had Wes, D-Kane, and Trump SC. We also had endorsements from, yes, a lot of people. The CX gang was all behind us. Casey Tron, a lot of endorsements from a lot of people. And then we finally crowned one. Cadillac Meow walked away with the championship belt and $1,337. Both of them are headed to October. But we gotta find out who will challenge them for their titles. This season is all about finding out who will rise to face Scumbag in the Ultimate Showdown, October 10th, for the WMO Undisputed Men's Championship belt. There will be a money prize, and we're going to have a big-time judge and judges for that day. The lights will be bright. Can you hang? All right, so without further ado, I'm not going to waste any more of your time. Get ready for a game unlike any other. Get ready for a game that will test your just chatting skills. Get ready for the ultimate personality show known as the WMO.
Dating show. We think not. This is WMO, the ultimate personality show.
We are almost there, everyone. There it is. The #1 contender season. You got it, May 8th. We might change the time on that for the finals, of course. The finals being, of course, June 27th. But again, tonight it is ChefCCT versus HondosElement versus Scary Cheese. Woo-hoo-hoo! All right, so here we go. We're going to try this one more time. What I mean by that is my computer's been taking a shit the past couple of WMOs. Let's see if my computer can hang. And you know what? I've been told to put up a dono goal. I did. Whatever. We all think it's, it is what it is. If you want to donate, go ahead. It fixes all this, computer crap so I could be on the WMO and yell. That's pretty much it. That's it. And again, thank you so much for the cheer. What? Oh, man, Pog almighty. But anyway, hello, Docs. Wow, Docs, I haven't seen you in quite some time. How you doing? Here we go, guys. Ashley Jade in the chat room. Good seeing you. Your good friend, HeyGuys, is on the stream. Here we go. Not gonna waste any more of your time. Let's have some fun. This is where I like to scare them. Here we go. Let's see if I can give him a good old Pog Almighty. Pog Almighty! I am live! I am live! And you know what? I'm not here to waste any more time. Let's fucking go. Coming up first, she's been on the WMO and she's been on podcasts. Everyone knows her, and we are happy to have her back. Welcome, HeyGuys, back to WMO.
Hey guys, thank you for having me. Do I need to introduce myself or just say hey?
I have no idea, but it is so badass to have you on. Like, I can't top it when you say hey guys. Like, I'm like, okay, she wins. I can't top that. But hey guys, I mean, how the hell are you doing?
I'm good. I'm glad that you messaged me because, Friday night in quarantine is kind of boring usually. So I'm excited to be here and hang out with all of you guys.
Thank you so much.
And judge some men. I'm here to judge the men.
Woo! Let's go! I've been waiting to get HeyGuys to judge a men's qualifier. And you know what? What better time? Right when it's coming down to the final 2 qualifiers in the 3-month season. This is badass. So, hey guys, I guess there's only one thing left to be said. Are you ready for tonight?
Pog Almighty.
Let's go! And by the way, ghouls, be in the chat room and Scary Cheese on the stream, cussing Pog Almighty. All I said was a couple of words. TVM mature for the Twitch. Let's go. Here we go. Coming up next. You know what? Through a mutual friend, she said, you know what? I'll jump on board. And you know what? We've seen her on a lot of podcasts, and we were excited to have her. Welcome, Kat, to WMO.
Hello, my name is KatElise. How are you doing today?
KatElise, it's great having you on. And again, yesterday I jumped in your chat and I said, thank you so much for jumping on board. And you literally said, you know what? Your chat's going to hate me. Why do you feel that way? Why do you think my chat room is going to hate you?
I have that effect on the chat. That's about all I can say. You'll see later.
Okay, well, you got one guy in there typing hate, but it is what it is. So, KatElise, are you ready for tonight?
I'm ready for everything the show has to offer. I got this.
Let's go. Coming up next, you know what? The same thing could be said. Through a mutual friend, we were like, you know what? We learned about her. She's got a badass Twitter name, and you know what? She is a badass as well, and we are happy to have her on. Welcome, Toan, to WMO.
Hi, thank you for having me. Just seeing Beagles, we say bitch. Yeah, no, I was like, let me try something new. I like doing these little shows and stuff. I'm really excited to see what's gonna happen. I'm ready for the hype.
I'm loving this, and you know what? I truly meant it when I said you had a badass Twitter name. Like, literally, I asked you, like, I think today, hey, I like to tag people on Twitter, because a lot of people have been telling me to start doing the Twitter thing and finally go to Reddit, but it is what it is. So I said, what is your Twitter name? And you said, watch your Toan. I'm like, Pog Almighty, I am down. Let's go. So, Toan,
Yeah.
are you ready for today?
Fuck yeah, or Pog Almighty, as you say.
Shit. Formal Pog Almighty. Let's go. Okay. All right, so let's start announcing your point judges for today. And again, guys, you'll be able to give your shouts out at the very end. These guys have a hell of a job today. Here we go. Just ChefCCT, Cattle Boar, and Dope Builds Gaming, guys. And again, I'm going to put it out there because everyone kind of knows Dope Builds Gaming. I'm happy you're feeling good. You scared the shit out of me a couple of days ago. So, again, whatever, I know it's going to take a lot more than that. But still, please take care of your health. We love you, good buddy. And we're happy to have him here right now. All right, so, and your analyst for today, she competed in the women's WMO season, went to the finals, had a badass showing. Welcome, Simber TV, to WMO.
Thank you.
So awesome, but you were not wholesome in that season, Pog Almighty. It's okay. But Simber, are you ready for today? This is going to be badass.
I'm ready. I'm actually really excited for all the contestants. They're all great streamers and they're all really awesome people. So I'm really interested in how they're going to handle the competition.
I agree. And you know what? Your referee for today, Doc STN. Doc, you are lone dogging it today. Literally lone docking it. Doc, how you doing?
Oh God, Saga, don't ever say that again.
I'm sorry. I tried. I really tried. I'm sorry. I gotta get better at jokes. I want to be good. I want to be entertaining. Pog Almighty. So help me out with my jokes.
Well, you got a long road ahead of you, Saga, but it's okay. I'm here with you on the way.
Well, you know what's messed up is I get called a boomer and a doctor's willing to help me out. Pog Almighty. I give up. But anyway, Doc, great having you on board, man, as always. And Manic in the background, dude. Where is he at? He's not in the... No! He's out of the room! He's fixing his computer right now. It's all good. All right, and let's see. What else we got here? That's it. Oh, boy. Here it is. Now, let's get to your competitors in the final qualifiers of the men's season. Coming up first, this man went to the finals. Last year, had a badass showing against Japani Jones. So let's see what he does tonight. Welcome, HondosElement to WMO.
Saga, thank you. Thank you very much for having me on, Saga. It's been quite some time since I've been back to this stage. It was pretty disappointing to take second place to Japandi. It's actually, I've done nothing but take second place ever since then. So I want to say thanks for my losing streak. I haven't won anything since being on this show. And I'm going to wrap that up real quick here for you, Saga, with a magic trick that I got ready for my competitors here. With the magic words, Saga, will you say the magic word for me? I know you know it.
Pog Almighty.
Fuck you guys. Let's go. I'm kicking your ass and I'm here to take some names. Let's fucking go.
It's a hell of a magic trick. What? All right, but HondosElement, man. You know what's funny? Japani Jones said the same thing when he lost in season 2, and I think it took like 2 more seasons for him to win the finals, and then he went to the Saga Gather finale show. But HondosElement, are you ready for today?
I'm ready. Let's fucking do this, Saga.
Let's go. Coming up next, this man. You know what? Last week was something else. I'm gonna point this out there, and I'm pretty sure he's gonna say it in his intro. There were certain things in the background that we cannot control. However, we try to meet in the middle. So what we did was, because of ScaryCheese's showing and Earthly's showing, we've given them second chances, and we normally do not do that in the men's WMO season because we normally book all this stuff out months in advance. So, without further ado, welcome ScaryCheese to WMO.
Hello, Saga. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, and why do you seem so sad right now?
Alright, so basically, I'm like the reverse Undertaker of Saga Gather's show. This is my 6th appearance in total on a WMO show. I've lost my 5 previous showings. I've never gotten past the first round. Obviously, I'm a pathetic performer. Somehow, some way, Chef CCT, who's a last-minute replacement, is probably going to beat me. Hondos is going to get second, like he always does. And CCT is going to be like the last-second man to win. I'm here to give it my best. I'm literally the E-Rob of Saga Gather. I can't win. No matter what I do, what I say, what act I put on. But I'm here to give my best showing and have a pog almighty time, as Saga Gather would say it.
All right, well, Scary Cheese with okay, hold on really quick. You've been getting better at this whole game. In fact, last week was the best showing you've ever done in our competition, and we are over 1 year old. So again, Scary Cheese, you cannot doubt yourself. However, are you ready for tonight?
Hopefully this performance and this time over a year ages like a fine wine, and yes, I am ready today to put on the best performance I can, so
Let's go. Coming up next, this man is a drop-in. Mr. Destructoid could not make, and you know what? Within 5 minutes notice, we said, Chef, come in, save the day, and he is here to put on a showing. Welcome, Chef CCT to WMO.
Hey Saga, how you doing, man?
I'm doing good. It's great having you. It's great having you on, man. I don't think you've ever competed in the WMO.
I have not. I'm a brand new competitor, very new to this. I appreciate you inviting me, even though it was last minute. I'm gonna come out and, Scary Cheese said it best himself. I don't even have to intro myself, honestly. I already got a free win. He gave up, and he's a second place fucking phenomenon. It doesn't matter what he does on a stream. He's literally taking second place no matter how cool he is. I didn't waste my time before this making a magic trick. I don't fucking need one. My content will speak for itself.
Woo! Oh man, let's fucking go. That's that fire I look for. Let's fucking go. All right, so with that being said, Doc has told you guys what you guys have for an arsenal, but I'm going to let everyone know. First things first, round 1 is 20 minutes. Round 2 is 10 minutes. And then after that, the final boss comes in. Your arsenals are useless. And then we go to the point structure. The most friggin' pog almighty moment out of the entire game where everyone is sweating bullets because we have no idea what the point judges and the personality screen judges are looking at. So with that being said, you guys have 2 timeouts, 1 roast, and 2 rebuttals. Use them wisely because nobody's guaranteed round 2. Doc, here we go, good buddy. Let my competitors know those oh-so-good words.
All right, welcome to the qualifiers for the WMO. Hondo just left, but Scary Cheese, are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. Chef, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Hell yeah. Hondo, are you ready?
Yeah, I wasn't before, but now that I have this, I don't have to lie. I am ready. Let's
All
do
right,
it.
perfect. Let's get it on.
Bam, let's go, baby. This is the WMO. Here we go. All right, guys, that is it. Yeah, let's go. All right, so to fire off the first question and start the round timer, hey, guys, here we go. What question do you have for my competitors?
Okay, so how would your ex describe you as a boyfriend?
Nice. Here we go. HondosElement, you have the floor.
Fuck this question.
Mm.
Man, I've had two serious relationships. The last one I ended because she cheated on me. And she might call me a simp, but when that one ended, it was right after she had moved into a brand new apartment. I gave her like all the shit. I refurnished my house and like gave her all my old stuff.
Damn.
But I took all that shit back from her when I was leaving. After I found out she was cheating on me, told her never to call me again. Fuck yeah, I did. Her house is fucking empty when I moved out of there, dude. She had nothing left. No TV, no couches, no cookware, fucking nothing.
Honestly, good.
Never talked to her again. She tried to like rope me back in, never did it. Deleted her number, stopped talking to her. She claimed she moved out of the state and everything. I ended up seeing her at Comic-Con in Salt Lake City like 2 years later. And so it's like she tried to give me some sympathy bullshit answer of like, talk to me, I'm gonna move home, I'm dropping out of my PhD program, and like it was all a fucking lie.
That's
so
impressive.
I would say that she might think I was a simp, but now I don't know what she would really say about that. Like I fucking picked my case and stuck to my guns and didn't let her get it over me again.
Did the beard happen before or after you found out she cheated?
Oh,
Time
this
out.
beard just
All right, we got a timeout. We're going forward. Scary Cheese, go right ahead.
Before that, Saga, start the timer.
Like I told them in the chat room, the timer is going. It's just lagged on the stream. All right, Scary Cheese, go right ahead.
All right, so unlike Hondos, who is obviously a god when it comes to women, I have actually never been in a relationship. Now, that may sound really hard to believe given my natural good looks and very admirable personality and persona I have, but I have never been in a relationship. It never works out. Either I match with a girl on Tinder or Bumble and I get ghosted. Conversations normally start out pretty good. I have good little one-liners I'll use. So if you have a question for a good one-liner later on down this show, I could show you some of the ones that obviously work out because they always respond back to me. Or I go on a date. Date goes well. I take her to Whataburger, McDonald's, wherever I got a gift card to, and they don't talk to me the next day, right? I'll send them a message. They block me on Twitter. They block me on Instagram. I actually made an Instagram for a girl, and she blocked me, so I had no reason. So I got rid of my Instagram. But if any of these girls were ever to say anything about me, it probably wouldn't be good because obviously I didn't put a good enough impression on them for them to keep talking to me.
We got a rebuttal. I'm pausing the round timer. And again, for everyone in the chat room, it is going on my side. It is just the stream. All right, your 2-minute rebuttal starts now.
So Scary Cheese, it sounds like you're not having a whole lot of luck with women.
I don't.
But
you're right. Teach me, Hondos. Teach me.
What I know, you do fairly well with men. You asked me to kiss you, and I did kiss you.
We did.
Yeah, I did kiss you. And so maybe you should just give up on women and just pursue that other line of work,
Hondos. Okay, Hondos. All right.
End of rebuttal.
If you...
All right, that's the end of the rebuttal. We're going forward. ChefCCT, you are next.
Damn it.
I know exactly what my ex would say about me. She would call me a workaholic, say that I never focused on her nearly enough. We were together for over 7 years. I helped raise her daughter after her first. The dad of the kid decided to abandon them when she was born. It was going well, but she said I was always too dedicated to my work, which was ridiculous since she decided she didn't want to work. I had no choice. You have to be dedicated to work to support for the family. You have to be able to bring the bread home. Unfortunate end of the relationship. Came home to watch her getting pile drived by 2 different dudes, so that was pretty weird. We were actually engaged, so feels bad, man.
What did you say? Pile drive?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Just she was getting railed by 2 guys.
Oh my god!
Yeah. I actually left work early one day to try to come home and surprise her with flowers and some nice things and cook dinner, and I came home to her fucking 2 dudes. So.
Oh my god! What the
pretty
fuck?
terrible. Yeah, that's how my last relationship ended. It's been pretty rough.
Jeez, all 3 of you have had it pretty rough.
We're killing it with women.
Taste. What the fuck?
I'm a master.
No, Scary, you can't jump in there.
Oh,
That's
sorry,
a warning.
sorry.
That's a warning to Scary Cheese.
My push to talk was not on.
Yeah, no, you're right. I absolutely have terrible luck with women. I picked a real winner. I mean, I'm just disappointed I wasted 7 years of my life on her. Her daughter was amazing. She's a wonderful teenager now. She turned out great. Thank God she did. She took nothing from her mom and just decided to do what I told her to do and turned her into a good person. So
I
thank
know
God for
that that's not actually your child, but I'll let you know as a stepchild myself that she probably considers you more of a parent than her mom.
Yeah.
So that's wild shit.
She still calls me. She still calls me.
Oh
yeah.
my god.
Yeah.
That's
Holy
crazy.
shit.
Well, I respect the going back to like the workaholic thing. Like I'm very dedicated to like streaming and like whenever I want to do something, I go very hard at it. So like I totally get where you're coming from when you say like they don't get it, because like I've been in a previous relationship where they didn't get it. But you just have to find the right person, honestly.
Well,
who, like,
especially because you said you were supporting her too. Like she didn't work. You said you're supporting her and her daughter, right?
Yeah. When we first got together, she was working at a daycare center. Told me that she wanted to quit her job so that she could focus more on being a stay-at-home mom. I told her, hey, I'm all supportive for that. Let me get an extra job so that we can pay for our house and pay for our cars and stuff like that. Took on a second job. And so, I had no choice but to be dedicated to work. When you work 2 full-time jobs, there's not that many hours left in the week afterwards.
You're right.
All
Yeah.
right. We're slowing down. Kat,
All
what
right.
question do you have for my competitors?
All right, so this is a question I don't see asked often, but what is something that you are afraid of and why?
Woo, love it. We're going Scary Cheese, Chef, and Hondo. Scary Cheese, you have the floor.
So this one actually is something that pertains to something that recently happened. I have a horrifying phobia of aliens. I am truly, actually scared. Growing up, I have wet the bed, shit my pants over this. I'm not joking you. You want to know why? If you've ever watched the movie Signs,
No.
directed by M. Night Shyamalan, you would understand why, because watching that movie at a young age, it scarred me. It horrified me. So growing up, I was really scared of aliens, and my grandparents have a cornfield next to their house.
Oh, fuck.
So the premise of the movie is crop circles and faith and all that. In the movie, there's an alien on the roof, so I'd never go outside at night because I was always scared something might happen. And then
Rebuttal.
We got a rebuttal. Go right ahead.
Actually, you know what? I know for a fact that Scary Cheese isn't afraid of aliens. He's actually
Why?
hoping for a visitation because they'll be able to
might get
activate
something out of it. I don't know.
They're gonna hit you up with the anal probe, and so you might actually start learning that dudes are more your flavor.
Okay,
and
I'm gonna tell you right now,
That's
nothing
it.
on
That's
earth
the end
is
of the
getting my
rebuttal.
attention.
Wait, Scary. That's the end of the rebuttal. Warning right there. We're going forward. Chef, you are next. Go right ahead.
so my fear, I only fear one thing. I'm afraid of heights. I have one belief system, and that's if the Lord expected me to be that high up in the air, he would have made me fucking taller or better at jumping. Okay? He wouldn't have made me a 250-pound fat ass who can't fucking leap any higher. Okay? I hate heights. I think they're terrible. I don't belong up there. Planes suck because they're up high. Ladders suck. All of it sucks. That's my only fear.
All right. We're slowing
Wait.
down. Wait, go ahead.
So your logic is if you were meant to be that high, then he would make you that high. But technically, didn't he give humans the knowledge to make objects to get them up that high? So shouldn't it be illogical for you to be scared of heights then if the whole reason why is because he didn't make you that way? But he made other people able to make things to get you up there?
I mean, but by the same logic, he didn't make me knowledgeable enough to build a plane, so I don't deserve to be up there.
Have you tried?
I have no interest in trying.
Well,
It wasn't natural born. It wasn't natural born given intelligence
So you don't
to,
like roller
to know how to do
coasters
it.
at all?
Hell no!
That's
Fuck
so
that.
fun. What the fuck?
What's fun about being trapped in a tiny metal cart with a little latch on top of you and then flying around the air? Hell no! That
The
sounds
thrill.
terrible.
It's so fun.
Did you
So you say thrill, I say terrified. Okay? No.
Did you say you don't fly on planes either?
I do when it's absolute necessity, like when time allotment doesn't allow it. Like a flight to TwitchCon. Am I going to spend 7 days to drive there and back? Hell no. I'm going to fly because I'm pressed for time. But if I can avoid it and I can drive or do some other alternate transportation, I'll take it in a heartbeat.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. We're slowing down. Hondo, you have the floor.
Man, for the longest time, sharks are my biggest fucking fear. I watched the movie Jaws in my grandparents' house, and that shit scarred me as a kid. And then one summer when I was up in Oregon, we were all surfing, and
Rebuttal.
We got a rebuttal. Okay. Bring a pause in the round timer. Scary Cheese, go right ahead.
You're just copying the lore and origin of my story in rebuttal.
And that's it. That's the end of the rebuttal. We're going to go forward. Toad, what question do you have for my competitors?
Okay. So I play a lot of video games, and I'm very much an incredibly competitive person. I can get kind of mad. So I just want to know, like, what kind of game are you guys? If you play games, are you competitive? How serious are you? Are you the type to calm your friend down when they're mad? Or are you the friend that's, like, getting hyped? Like, well, what's going on with you?
Yeah, let's go. We're going to start off with Chef, Hondo, and Scary. So, Chef, you have the floor.
I'm a League of Legends player. My veins run thick with salt. I stir the pot. I stir the pot as often as possible. When somebody starts flaming, I'm like, oh, keep going, my man. Keep going. Let's fucking go. Why does our jungler suck? Where should he have been? You piece of fucking garbage. Get your ass to top lane. I need a fucking gank. Okay, like my veins are filled with salty richness. I mean, if you compare me to the Dead Sea, it's not even a comparison. I'm way saltier. Let's be honest.
That was a good one.
As a jungler, I feel this, and it hurts my heart.
I'm a jungler. I'm a support jungle main also, so it's fine.
I'm ADC jungle. Oh no.
Wait, I'm also ADC jungle. That is so funny.
Bet we can play together now.
Hell yeah.
Wait, but you both play ADC. You need the support. That's what I'm here for.
I mean,
play
we can
support.
flex. A good player should know how to play every role.
Well, that way they know they can have a good jungler.
I wouldn't agree with that. I mean, I think that they have versatility and be able to cover other roles in a possible situation, but I don't think that it's imperative to know the ins and outs and intricacies of all the lanes all the time.
Just press your button at the right time and you'll be fine. Smile. That's all you need.
Smile.
Right, okay, we're slowing down. Hondo, you have the floor.
Man, I am a very mellow gamer. I think it's because I'm not good. I am like pretty dog shit at most of the games I play. I have some lucky times. But other than that, I'm usually the one that people get mad at, and I don't give a shit. Because as long as I'm still having fun playing and having a good time, I'm gonna keep playing. So no one can ruin that shit for me. I don't care. If I don't like a game, then I'm not gonna fucking play. I do get mad, but I'm not like, it's not gonna ruin my day.
I have a friend just like you that he's very chill, never gets mad. He's our top laner, and sometimes it's just frustrating to play with because he's just chilling, going like 0-20. You know, it's fine.
Yeah, I'm terminally chill.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just something that's a sickness that I have.
Mm.
It's bad.
Call that a bad thing if you're chill.
All right, we're slowing down. Scary Cheese, you have the floor.
Okay, so unlike ChefCCT, I feel like the odd person out when it comes to games. I don't play League of Legends. I never got into it. Call me a misfrog. I play Smite. Okay? I love Smite. Smite's the greatest game on earth. Hate me if you want. I've played it since season 1. But in terms of like, if I get mad when I play games, my mother said I couldn't be a surgeon. I have very shaky hands. So when it comes to FPS, I'm bad. I just suck at FPS. Siege, PUBG, Fortnite, Poggers, any FPS game, I'm not going to do well at it. My hands get so shaky, I get so nervous.
Just lower your
But
sensitivity.
what's that? I'm sorry?
Just lower your sense.
Yeah.
Every time I adjust it, it's like when you go from playing a game that's really fast paced like Warzone, and then if any of you ever played Siege, it's like
Let's
going
give
from
your hands a rest. Timeout.
Well, there we go. Moving forward, and first, I'm going to pause the round timer. And again, I have it in the background. The Stream Labs OBS is having trouble showing it, so I know exactly where we're at in the round. I'll let you guys know. But this is the time in which Doc tells our competitors what they have left for an arsenal. So, Doc, what do these guys got going into the final part of round 1?
All right. Jeff has 2 timeouts, 1 rebuttal, and 1 roast. HondosElement has 1 timeout, 1 rebuttal, and 1 roast. Scary Cheese also has 1 timeout, 1 rebuttal, and 1 roast.
Bingo. All right. And by the way, Scary Cheese, you got to have push to talk on. I heard all the slurping and chewing all through that. All right, so again, letting you guys know, left in the round right now is exactly 10 minutes and 30 seconds. We're blowing through round one pretty quick. So we go. We're going to go right to Hey Guys, but I'm going to change up the order in which you guys answer these questions. There we go. All right. Hey guys, what question do you have for my competitors?
Okay, so this is like I work in HR, and this is actually a really typical interview question. It's so stupid, but what is your biggest weakness? Or what would you say is your biggest weakness?
That's what I'm talking about. We're going Hondo, Chef, and Scary Cheese. Hondo, you have the floor.
This is such an HR question.
I know.
Like,
Yeah.
It's
God.
actually like, what's your biggest strength and weakness? But yeah, go
Yeah.
on.
If I'm taking this like I would take a normal interview, my biggest fucking weakness is like working too hard and caring too much and knowing when to stop and like separate my work life from my like fun private life. I was at a job where I worked in event marketing for the last 8 years, and I would have weeks where I worked like over 110 hours in a week and didn't see issues with that. But when I would like tell that to other people, like, what the fuck, do you get overtime? I was like, no, I have this salary, this is what I get. And everyone just is like, you're crazy for doing this, why are you doing this, where's your work-life balance? Like, I didn't take a vacation the first 2.5 years I worked at this company. Would have crazy weeks like that multiple times throughout the year. And it's just, I fucking work hard and I keep my head down. I'm not the kind of person who will like, I have a couple friends who once they get a new job, they're like, all right, well, I got this title and I got a salary raise. Now I'm going to start looking where my next move is. And they just keep jumping and jumping and jumping. And it doesn't have much loyalty there. My grandfather taught me loyalty at a young age. He worked for Ford for 50 years. And that's something that I've always stuck to. I've always like really believed in loyalty, working hard, and keeping my head down and just getting the job done.
That's a weakness?
Yeah. Working too hard.
You actually answered it in a way that, like, you have to answer it in a way that it's still a positive.
Yeah.
That's a dumb question, but yeah, like you basically like answer in a way so they're like, oh, I'm a workaholic, but like obviously, if you're a workaholic, that's a good thing for an employer. So you said like you're a workaholic and you don't have good work-life balance. You don't usually balance work and life, right?
Yeah, it's one of those things where it's like if I get on a project, I'd rather like work to finish that whole thing rather than taking a bunch of breaks and like coming back to it.
All right, we're slowing down. Chef, you have the floor.
I'd say my biggest weakness is sometimes I'm a little bit too compassionate. I have one of those mentalities where I very often put people before myself. And that comes in situations, where like I give away money or give away things that I need myself, but to make sure that somebody else is doing better than myself. Oftentimes, if someone's fallen on hard times, I'm going to try to find a way to help them, even when I'm not doing the best. I've always had that, like there's so many people out there with the me mentality that only focus on themselves and how they're doing. I think one of the things that we lack in general as a populace is the fact that sometimes it's more beneficial to help others. And so, that's something that I constantly struggle with, is just being a little too compassionate.
I feel that. Like, I'm like that too.
All right, we're slowing down. Scary Cheese, you have the floor.
All right, so my biggest weakness is not only my emotional levels, but I'm a simp. I get stepped on at work a lot, which means essentially, if someone doesn't go to work or someone calls in sick or doesn't show up, I'm the first person they ask to come into work. And I'm very anti-confrontational. I'm not a person who says no. So I'm a yes guy, all right? I'm a big yes man. So if Hey Guys was my boss and he said, hey, Mr. Destructoid, no show, Saga Gather show, we need someone to come in, right? I'm gonna go, well, I know I'm supposed to go on Claw's show, but I guess I'll tell him I can't show up. I'll come help y'all out. And that's a big downfall for me, because I miss a lot of opportunities for other things I could do, and I get to it hurts me because I hate that message where it's like someone tells me to come do something and I don't want to say no because I feel like I'll be in a bad standing. I feel like it's on a totem pole where if you tell someone no to come into work or to pick up a shift, that they're not going to ask me to do something or I'm going to get less hours. So it's kind of counterproductive where it hurts me more. Does that make sense to you guys?
Yeah, I loved that because I really do like to have yes men on my team.
I listen now. Given that, if I was someone in an interview,
We got a roast. I'm
Roast.
pausing the round timer.
Use
Your
the roast.
30-second roast starts now.
All right, you know what, Scary Cheese, I love you to pieces, and I think you're a great dude, and I appreciate the fact that you are always holding up to your end of the bargain. The only negative thing I have to say about you, honestly, at this point, is the fact that you mentioned that if Claw invited you to your show, but we all know that Claw's never inviting you to a show. So, I mean, let's be real. Like, I think you're great. I think you're amazing. I think you're fantastic, dude, who hold up commitments, but that's one commitment you're never gonna have to worry about because it's never gonna happen.
Damn,
Yeah.
that's so mean.
And that
Saga
ends
got
that
everybody
30-second
It's a
roast. And
roast.
Pog Almighty with the gifted subs. Badass. Thank you so much, Simber. Yes, badass. All right, and a badass roast as well. That is a part of the WMO. And with that being said, I'm going to give you guys a heads up as to how much time you have left. You have 2 minutes and 30 seconds. All right, coming up next is HondosElement. So, Hondo, how do you answer this question? Oh, could you hear me?
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Hello, Hondo. Is he good to go? I'm going to pause the round timer on my side. There we go. He has my headset. Normally mine's the one that goes out. Normally mine. All right, let's see here. He's fixing. Hold on. He's checking the flux capacitor. Yep. Hopefully people know
Hello?
what that is. There
Hey,
you
hey,
go.
hey, hey.
Hondo. All right. Yeah. All right.
Sorry.
Yeah, no, it's all good. I was telling them that you were borrowing my headset. Normally my shit goes out. But anyway,
Dude,
Hondo,
I hate having to have a battery in my hand for this shit.
don't worry. I hate batteries.
What kind of
too.
headset is that?
I don't know. It's pretty
Steel
cool.
Series wireless one. I just forgot to charge it last night.
All
Damn.
right. So, okay. So, again, we have the time limit is super. I'm going to put some more minutes on there just because. There we go. Some more seconds, actually. Not a lot of minutes. All right. There's now a full, 2 minutes and 30 seconds left. Hondo.
What
Go
was the
right
question?
Hondo already answered this question.
Yeah,
Oh.
he already answered.
Oh, my apologies. Pog Almighty. Okay. So, I got two involved in there. So, here we go. There is only 2 minutes and 30 seconds left. Kat, you could very well be my final question in round one. This is a determining factor. So here we go. Kat, what question do you have for my competitors?
All right, I'm very equal opportunity, right? So I want to know the worst thing you've ever done to a friend and the best thing you've ever done to a friend.
Badass. And I changed up the competitors a little bit here, just the order, just so they get used to the fluid flow. We're going to start off with Scary Cheese. All right, here we go. Your 2 minutes and 30 seconds start now.
Oh.
So,
There we go.
I'm here. In terms of the best thing, it comes with how I am at work. I can't think of an exact moment in time because there's just so many things I could, it just jumbles together. But just me being able to help people whenever they need me. So someone says, "Hey, Scary, can you come help me out in this situation or event?" I'll go help him out. But in terms of the worst thing, I do ditch a lot. I'm a ditcher. Even on streams, right? I might join Yas TV stream and I'll mute my cam and mic and go do something else for an hour. And it's not like I don't like anyone or because I'm doing something because I don't want to do it. It's just I don't want to be there, so I might just ditch. I'm not gonna do it to Saga, obviously, because I enjoy being on Saga streams. But in terms of an IRL event of me doing something bad, I can't think anything off the top of my head. Dock me a few points if you want to for that. But that's just because in this moment in time, I can't truly think of anything that would be bad. I guess I don't know. That's a horrible answer. I'm sorry.
So you're too good.
I'm a nice guy, and I guess that's why I get stepped on a lot. Even with other people that are outside of a workforce, I do get stepped on a lot. All right, call me a simp, whatever you want to do. Shout out that Twitter video where the guy's day in the life of a simp is actually getting stepped on. But
yeah, it's
that's
more
me.
of a
Feel bad for me
self-aware-
now. There's the pity vote. There you go.
It's more of a self-aware question.
Yes,
than
very
anything else.
self-aware. I'm a very I'm very
Well, that's the
self-aware.
question is, it's more of a self-aware, like, are you able to name something bad that you probably didn't think was bad at the time, but still was
Oh,
bad?
I got one bad. When I was
regardless?
younger, when I was in kindergarten, my mom I made a poster for kindergarten with all the things, and one day I got mad at my mom, and it was a picture of my family, and I took a thumbtack and I scratched my mom's face off
What the fuck?
because I was really mad at my mom. I don't know what I was mad about. That's how I don't even remember. And then my mom cried, and from then on, I'd always see it and I'd always regret it because she'd always sit there and say, "Think before you do or say," and I didn't think before I did something. And I felt really bad about it. And see, now that you give me something with my family, like, thank you, KatElise, because you reminded me. Because obviously that's something that I truly do
But that was
regret.
like so long ago. You were a kid.
I mean, I said to a friend, but that works.
You know,
That's fine.
yeah, it's just all I could think of. I'm sorry.
And what about a best thing? The best thing you've done for a friend?
Best thing I've done for a friend. I hope one of my friends pay for a car one time. That's probably the best thing I did. I helped pay for a car that he's wanting to get because he got kicked out by his family. That's a whole different story for a whole different situation. But he was trying to buy. It was like it's a very cheap Honda car from like 2001 or two, and he said I need help money, and I said, dude, I'll give you like $300. Don't worry about paying me back. This was one of my paychecks for working for the pool. So I made like 500 a week at the pool. It's one paycheck. I don't care. And to this day, he always tells me, thanks, dude. Thanks so much. And now he has a nicer car than I do. So I guess that's what I get out of it. So
Okay.
yeah,
All right,
that was a nice thing.
we're slowing down, and there's 10 seconds left. HondosElement, go right ahead.
Worst thing I
Roast.
ever did to a friend.
We got a roast. I'm pausing the round timer at 8 seconds. Scary Cheese, your 30-second roast starts now.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
We can hear you.
All right, I gotta go.
Well, this is the act of him utilizing his roast, so he's just running down the clock, and again, the competitors cannot talk, and neither can the personality judges during an active roast, so at this point, we're just looking at a green screen. The man used his roast to go to the bathroom. Pong almighty. All right, well, there's 8 seconds left in the round timer. This has never been done, ever. The show's been around for... He's back. You got exactly 8 seconds left in your roast. Scary Cheese, go right ahead. And he's muted.
What's happening? I did my roast. Is the time up?
And that's it. It just ended. Oh, Pong almighty. All right. He used... I've never seen that. But anyway, we're going forward. Because whenever an arsenal is used, it negates the rest of the answer to be said. So we're moving forward. Chef, you have the floor. You have 8 seconds left in the round. And again, for everyone on the chat room DMing me, I know you cannot see the timer right now, or the arsenal timer. It's because, of course, my computer's a piece of shit. I can see it on my side, so I will let everyone know what they have left. But right now, there is 8 seconds left in round 1 before the first elimination. And we're going to Chef. Chef, your 8 seconds starts now.
Awesome. Best thing I ever did for a friend is when he went homeless, I let him stay at my house. I bought him food and stuff and let him stay there for as long as he needed to until he got back on his feet. Worst thing I've ever done is probably fired one of my best friends from work because he sucked really bad at his job.
And that's it.
He
ended it right at 8 seconds.
Do what you gotta do, man. I respect it.
Pong almighty, Chef. I feel like you can see my clock or something. Man, that was badass. Literally ended right at the 8-second mark. That was sick. All right. That is the end of round 1. So again, the personality judges on the stream have all the power. So please, Doc, move my personality judges to their judge room, and I will go with today's analyst, Simber, to judge room 2, and let's talk about some of the strategy that Simber had seen during all of round 1. All right, there we go. Pog almighty. You know what? I need to at some point buy a new computer. This is so horrendous. And you know what it is? Like, I just... I put, whatever I have into, the next thing. I really should just put it into my computer. But forget all that. This is about what went down in round 1. And Simber, you have a lot of experience with our game. You went very far in the women's season. Had a lot of Pog Almighty moments. So please, Simber, tell me, what is on your mind? What are you thinking? Have the guys connected with these judges? We've never had Kat or Toan ever on in the WMO, so how do you think they're doing?
I really like the judges. I actually love how they all try to get more answers out of the contestants. And seeing how the contestants respond to them engaging them more. I feel like sometimes that's lacking a little bit. Sometimes like judges just don't, they'll ask a question and then that's it. Like they don't even want to engage in their own questions. So I love that these judges even feel free to like jump in on each other's questions. I think it makes it a lot more interesting. I enjoy it a lot more. And it also helps me see like how they're vibing with everybody. Um, I definitely think Chef, he's doing really well. His that last few seconds where he was able to answer the question completely was awesome. Like I gave him like, if I was in charge of points, that took like all my points. He's been doing a really great job of staying on topic too. It's almost like he gets everybody back on topic. He's been doing really good with that.
You know, definitely, I agree with that. And you know what? Like, I feel Chef is such a late drop in. Like, this was supposed to be Mr. Destructoid, but he did not show. So, as they say, the show must go on. And Trip Tank in the chat room saying, Scary Cheese Weird Champ. Trip Tank, your message for the competition for next week, the final one. Will you heed the call? But Simber, so again, who do you think is standing out? I mean, breaking this thing down, it's all about just, again, connecting with those personality judges. And then after that, it's literally just an Arsenal showdown. So, I mean, who do you think had connected the best in round one?
I definitely think Chef and it's like a tie between Chef and Hondo. Hondo can really get the judges talking. I think he's really easy to talk to. And Chef, again, he says a lot of things that are relatable. I hated everybody's answer for their, like, what's their biggest weakness. I was like, is this Miss America or like what? Like, what are we doing? It was just all like really plain and dry. I wish we got more of like who they are as people and less like cookie cutter answers. Scary Cheese, I think, is self-deprecating too much. And I think that makes it hard for anybody to relate to him. And I think it makes it hard for like them wanting to engage with that because I don't think they want to hear him talk bad about himself anymore. So they don't continue conversations with him.
So do you feel as though the strategy, because again, this is a total mental warfare game. People come in with different kinds of, I guess you could say, content to try to win over the chat room and the judges, and they change it up almost every match. So Scary Cheese wasn't this last week. It is completely a 180 versus what he did before. So do you feel as though his tactic coming into this match is not the right kind? He's trying to do the Pepe hands, but I don't think he's actually connecting. I could be wrong though, but what are you thinking? He's not connecting with that Pepe hands approach.
He's not connecting with me. I don't know about the judges. I've met Kat before once, but I haven't met the other judges before. So I'm not quite sure the type of people that they are. But to me, he's not connecting with me. When I hear people self-deprecating themselves, I kind of like want to empathize and sympathize with them. And like, this isn't the time and place to do that. I think if he found like a really good middle, I see him like trying to like diss himself so the other contestants can't. But I think that's working against him because they'll just find other things.
You know, I'm checking out my TMs right now, and I got a few, and they're still talking. And again, you know what it is? We try to separate the judging as much as possible. We try not to have the personality judges and the point judges in the same room to avoid any kind of collusion. We want them to judge on different metrics. So, I mean, yeah, I mean, I'm trying to think of like, so Simber, what you're saying is it could very well be HondosElement and Chef going in around two, but do you see a total arsenal being unleashed going into round two? If it does end up becoming HondosElement and Chef, they've already exercised a lot of what they already have. So they're almost exhausted out of everything. Do you feel as though them using the arsenals in round 1 as they did is the right approach?
Yeah, I actually don't see anything wrong with that because when you're going against 3 people in the first round, you want to try to have like the most time with the judges as possible. So you have to use your arsenal to be able to talk more and like have the judges get to know you and see you more. Because at the end, when the arsenal's judged, they judge everything, even including the first round. So I don't see anything wrong with using it in the first round. It might even give you a 1-up to get to the second round.
You know what? I just got a DM. Let's see. All right, we got elimination. Let's go up to the broadcast room, and then we're going to do red versus blue corner. It's going to be badass. Let's go back up there really quick.
All right.
Bam, we're good to go. All right, you know what's crazy is that me just like taking the timers off on the screen actually makes the damn computer work well. Nothing's crashed yet. It's a beautiful thing. Nobody knows the timers. This is a beautiful thing. Oh man. But anyway, great job everyone. Round 1. But we do have an elimination. Going to round 2 is HondosElement and ChefCCT. So again, Scary Cheese, thank you so much for competing. You're getting better every single time you come on here. You are so much better than what you did a year ago. So please, do not forget the competition when the men's season comes back next year. So again, Scary Cheese, give me that Pog Almighty outro.
Well, I'm not gonna act like I'm not surprised, because I'm really not. Yo, it's your boy Scary Cheese, the human can of Saga Gather. Another loss. Pog Almighty. It was fun. Enjoyed it. Thanks, Saga, for having me again.
Scary Cheese, we're happy to have you. All right, here we go.
I enjoyed meeting you, Scary Cheese.
Same.
You did, guys. It was a lot of fun.
She was rooting for you.
Yeah.
Oh, no, it's fine. Yeah, no,
And
I know.
I love simps, so just so you know, don't ever apologize for being a simp, okay?
Okay. Thank you.
Don't ever apologize for being yourself.
Scary, you have a better beard than I do.
True.
True.
Pog Almighty, Scary Cheese again. Thank you so much. All right, time to go to the infamous red versus blue corner. So again, if you do have a corner, please message them. Get in that red versus blue corner room and strategize going into round 2. If not, take the time to DM your community or anyone who has competed in this game to give you the proper advice, because a lot of shit happens in round 2 and you're not gonna want to miss it. All right, let's see. Let's go back to the corners right there. Bam, bam. All right, so Simmer, let's go to Judge Room 2 really quick, and then we're going to talk a little bit about going into round 2, what this is all going to lead to. All right, let's see here. There we go. See if I got this thing correct. Simber, are you there? Hello, hello. Let's see.
Sorry, I was muted.
There we go. Pog Almighty. Pog Almighty. Oh, man. But you know what? This is red versus blue. It's a very different style, red versus blue, because, you know, as it stands right now, I don't think Chef actually has anyone in his corner. HondosElement does have a Zach Digital, so I think they are talking through DM. But again, you know, you called it. You said it was going to be HondosElement and ChefCCT going in round 2. So, I mean, has your prediction at all changed with who may very well take today's match?
You know, it's kind of funny. I don't know who's going to take today's match, but like I have a feeling HondosElement is going to get second place.
Are you saying it because of the meme? Is that it? Are you just saying it because HondosElement has a meme problem?
I'm saying it because I think he like manifested it himself by saying it.
Well, we got someone in the chat room. You see, Legend Steven Tyler says, "Who is Zach Digital?" Come on, Legend. I've seen you in Zach's chat room. Come on, Pog Almighty. Hi, I'm Cletus. How you doing? Oh no, this is no good for them to be against each other. I mean, why? Why is it not good for Chef and there's a reason why. Pog Almighty.
Why? What's the reason?
Chef and Hondos are friends. They've met IRL. So
so Chef before this was like, I'm not gonna roast you, Hondo. And I'm like, you need to roast him as part of the game.
Oh boy, this is it. You know, we got some friendships on the line because again, it's all for that coveted WMO Undisputed Championship belt. And in October, that is a mega stream. We pulled out all the stops for the community that we have here. I say it loud and I say it proud. I spent 2 weeks emailing, calling actual talent agencies like the WME, the William Morris Endeavor, and CAAA, Creative Artists. They actually have a lot of great celebrities under them. They endorse special appearances. And because of COVID, you know, podcasting has taken a life of its own. So again, you know, for those that have been with us since day one, get ready for some nice surprises. October 10th, it is going to be simply amazing. And again, we're going to bring out subtle announcements. We announced this 2 weeks ago. Then in 1 month's time, you'll understand who I'm talking about. Is it a celebrity actor? Could it be a rapper? Could it be a rock star? Who is putting in the time for that stream? For Alex'sLemonade.org, the Children's Cancer Research charity stream. It's going down October 10th. All right, so we got Red versus Blue, and Hondo's in a separate room, and Chef's in a separate room. They're probably DMing their guys, but their time is officially up. So, Simber, give me some final thoughts. What are you thinking?
I really have no idea, like, who's gonna take this. I'm not, like, gonna sugarcoat it, because I don't really know both of them that well. They both seem like they're the same person, both wearing black. So, I don't know. It's hard to tell. There's, like, wood in the background. I don't know if Chef doesn't have sheets on his bed. It creeps me out. I like Hondo's cat. Those are my thoughts.
His cat's taking the W today. But again, that is the end of the Red versus Blue corner timer, and that's it. So again, Simber, we're gonna.
Hey Jelly, can you mute your whereby?
We're gonna talk at the end of this, but again,
and come into the Discord.
Bam! Then we got to close out the desktop thing there. Pog Almighty. All right, so again, that's Red versus Blue. Simber, want to thank you as always for that, and thank you for all the DMs, guys, and the follows. Here we go. I'd say dope builds, but Chef seems like a winner. That's true. By the way, hello, Sigurds. Get ready for WMO if you haven't seen us. This is round 2. 10 minutes, the ultimate personality show. Get ready for something you've never seen before. All right, Charlie Eisenberg, raid John Sargasaga when you get off. Why? Do you want John Circa on the stream? Charlie Eisenberg, is that what's going down? Awesome, looking forward to it. Get ready. We already had one elimination, and we're going to get to that stream. Screen. Pog Almighty stream. Now you got me thinking about raiding somebody right now. Who knows, I might. All right, but before we get to round 2, there it is. It was down to Chef, HondosElement, and Scary Cheese. And as you already are aware, we're down to the final 2. Yes. All right, here we go. It's time to kick off the round 2 graphics before we start this epic game of WMO. All right, that is it. Round 2 is about to begin. Let's unmute everyone. All right, get ready for this. Here we go. Pog Almighty, get ready, guys. Round 2 is about to begin. So, round 2 is 10 minutes. I haven't had a chance to load up the web browser because of the timers acting up on Streamlabs OBS. But I'm going to start you guys off in the way that you guys are introduced. We're going to go HondosElement, and then we're going to go Chef to answer the questions first. I am then going to just go off on the judges one by one to fire off those questions. But before we start everything, Doc, please let my competitors know what they got left for an arsenal.
All right. Chef has 2 timeouts and 1 rebuttal left. Hondo has 1 timeout, 1 rebuttal, and 1 roast.
Pog Almighty. All right, so we're going to wait for Kat really quick. She'll be back here in just a second. So, with that being said, for anyone new that is tuning in, if you want to learn how to play the Ultimate Personality Show, this is the judging process. There we go. All right,
God,
so the round
SpaghettiOs
two
taste like
graphics.
trash.
Pog Almighty, I just...
Watch your mouth.
Hold on, we're back to being live, guys. Hold on. So, all right, again, round 2 is 10 minutes, and that's it. So, where we're going to start this off is we're going to start off with Toan. Toan, when you
Yes.
fire off the Pog Almighty question, I will start the invisible round timer. So here we go. Toan, what question do you have for my competitors?
All right. Say it is your first date with specifically like a Tinder date. So you don't really know them that well. What is that first date gonna look like?
All right. Hondos, you have the floor.
I like to keep Tinder dates, especially the first one, like pretty simple. Because if it's on a dating app, I try not to I don't want to just text with somebody over and over and over again. If we match on there, that's cool. It's like window shopping for humans. I'd rather get to know somebody face to face real quick. So I'll present that, and that's the aggressive kind of person I am. I'll say hey, I'd rather meet in person. We can chat a little bit here if you feel more comfortable that way. But if it's just going to be a lot of texting back and forth, I'm not really trying to do that. And so we'd go out, generally just go get a drink or maybe a slice of pizza or something simple, easy like that. One funny time that I did do that exact same thing, we ended up going back to her house to watch Game of Thrones. And we stopped at 7-Eleven on the way. I got my favorite candy. She got her favorite candy. And I dropped a piece of my candy on the floor, and it rolled under her couch at her house. And I reached under to grab it, and I got this other thing, and it felt like chapstick. And I was like, she's going to be so excited that I just found her chapstick. And I pulled it up, and it was a little mini vibrator. And before she could see that I pulled this out from under her couch, I was so embarrassed and scared of that shit. I threw it back under the couch real quick and tried to pretend like nothing happened. I didn't ever tell her that until months later. We went out on another date.
Rebuttal.
Yeah.
Nice, we got a rebuttal. I'm pausing the round timer. Your 2-minute rebuttal starts now.
I'm just so disappointed that you wasted a perfect opportunity. You literally got to her house on a first date. It's a Tinder date. This bitch is obviously all about you and has invited you to her home. You reach under the couch, you found a vibrator, put that bitch to use. Get it in, dude. You were fucking in there. You had the toy, you had the girl. Go fucking wild. Have sex with her. Have sex with her. Tinder, have sex with her.
We had sex later, but not that time. And she actually told me that I wasn't the only guy to find that. So I secretly think that she plants that shit there. And that's her deal.
I'm done, by the way.
Sorry.
He said done.
I wanted you to say something, though.
All right, we're going forward. Chef, how do you answer this question? We're starting the round timer now.
No, absolutely. A Tinder date is it's very self-explanatory. I mean, I like to keep it incredibly public. We're going to go to a public place. I'm not the kind of person to bring somebody back on the first night. I like multiple dates before we get to that point. I'm not a fuck on the first date kind of guy, but I know Hondo's, I wanted him to do it. I mean, fuck, I always want my other men to get it in, let's be honest. But like for us, we're going to go sit at a bar. We're going to have a delicious meal. We're going to get some drinks. I'm going to start using those opportunities to learn more about her. As a chef, like when I start to see somebody's cuisine picks, the types of food that they like, that gives me an arsenal and something to play with, something I get to use for my future benefit, because now I get to see the kinds of things that she gravitates towards and things that she likes. I can play off those abilities and then recreate those in the future. I could be like that super sappy guy a year later when we're still together because I'm awesome. And she's like, and I'm like, hey baby, you remember our first date when you ordered the chicken Parmesan? Boom, 1 year anniversary, I made you chicken Parmesan, the recreated aspect of that one time we had an amazing first meeting. We're going to spend that time getting to know each other. Maybe we go out to an ice cream parlor afterwards and we're having a delicious ice cream cone and we're sharing it because it's adorable and we're cute as fuck. That's how I'm going to treat a girl on the first date. I'm not swiping right on everybody. So of course I'm going to be picky in the first place.
That's fair.
So, yeah.
All right, we have slowed down. Hey guys, go right ahead. What question do you have for my competitors?
Hold on. Sorry. Let me look up a question. Sorry.
That's okay. I think Kat's dying over there. Hold on, Kat. Are you okay? I'm pausing the
Bro,
timer.
These spaghettis are hot as fuck, and I just chased them with a White Claw, and that's the worst combination I've ever had in my entire life. Holy fuck!
I literally watched Kat the entire time. I'm like, I don't want to interrupt the guys competing, but man, I hope she's okay.
God damn! I just burnt my tongue.
I saw that. I was like, you said you chased it with White Claw.
I was like, I don't want to say it because I don't want to take away from anyone's answer. But what the fuck did my brain just made me do? Holy shit! But I'm still gonna eat them.
All right, well, Pog Almighty. So I'm pausing the round timer, and again, guys, be sure to have your push-through talks ready.
Sorry. I just couldn't remember what I went. Well, mine is actually also about just like first dates or first impressions, but like what's like a kind of like something that'll annoy you, like a pet peeve or like a deal breaker type of thing in a date.
Badass. Here we go. Wow, Pog Almighty, misbehaving. Thank you so much for the host. Yes. Badass all around. Thank you so much. All right, so here we go. Again, the invisible round timer. I can see on my side because my Streamlabs is acting up. So, Chef, how do you answer this question? I will start
What's the time
timer now. Let me see here. You guys have 7 minutes and 20 seconds.
Cool. Yeah, for me, a deal breaker on the first date is going to be...
Timeout.
We got a timeout. We're going forward. HondosElement, you are next.
Sorry, Chef. I love you, but I gotta use my arsenal, bud. Deal breaker on the first date or any date. Like, this doesn't matter. People on their phone. Like, holy shit. That shit is so fucking annoying. Like, when you go out on a date with somebody, like, you're not there to check your fucking Facebook and whatever else, Instagram, Twitter. Like, you're not there to fucking look at that shit the whole time. I understand there's something that could be an emergency. Check it once, but you don't need to like get back on that shit 1,000 times. I'll call somebody out on that shit, and I'll even present it in the way of, hey, you must not be having like such a great time. You're on your phone. Maybe this isn't like the best thing for us to hang out. And so not necessarily to make it seem like it's just all like her being on her phone, because then maybe she's like, oh no, I'm actually interested. I'm sorry. And she'll put it down, or she'll be like, yeah, you know what? That's true. Like, I do, like, let's fucking just call it what it is and leave. You know? Nobody wants to waste each other's time.
I like it. You're direct. I like that.
Being direct in communication is like the best way to have any relationship that fucking works.
All right.
Yeah. I like that.
We're slowing down, and I'm going to pause the round timer because, again, we're coming down to the final minutes. And that's it.
Good.
So we go. Kat, you are next. What question do you have for my competitors?
Oh, fuck. Shit.
That's what we like to hear. That's exactly what we need to hear.
I had it, and then he fucking answered it in his other answer. Hondo, stop fucking being fucking smart as shit with your answers. Please, for the love of God.
Pog Almighty, let's go, Kat.
What's the dumbest shit you've ever done to get some?
That's what I'm talking about. All right, so
I see
Hondo.
Chef face palming. I'm already excited. Continue.
Ah, shit. Well, gentlemen, there's not much time left in the round. So, Hondo, go right ahead. How do you answer this question?
Oh man,
Time out.
All right, we got a timeout and we're going forward, Chef. Go right ahead.
Get fucked.
The dumbest shit I've ever done to get laid was I entered Supreme Simp mode. I mean, there's no better way. I'm gonna be honest. Like everything that she wanted, everything.
Right, then we go. We're pausing the round timer. Your 30-second roast starts now.
Yo, you know what, Chef? That's decent, but I really need you to bring something to this game. You're looking like some fucking background character, Samwise motherfucker. You know, you're out here. If you started yelling at me, I might think that you're related to Alex Jones, and I might be worried that you're talking about these frogs becoming gay right now, because looking at you, I just see that family tree inside of you, all right? There's no way about it. You live in Austin. He's from Austin. Like, are you guys already related? I'm not sure. I'm so close. I just can't even tell if you guys aren't directly blood related. If not, you're at least adopted and raised by him. End roast.
Bam, there it is. And we're going to pause the round timer at 4 minutes and 15 seconds. That was Pog Almighty.
It was a pause, right? Can I ask a question about the roast?
Well, you know what?
No.
Well, hold on. You can't. But we're gonna go to Toan. But if Toan fires off a question that allows for that question to come in, then we can. But before we do, Doc, man, the arsenals have been coming left and right, and I love this shit. So, Doc, what do these competitors have left for an arsenal?
Chef has one timeout left, and Hondo has one rebuttal left.
Pog Almighty, let's go. All right, Toan, you could very well be the final question of tonight's WMO match. So what question do you have for my competitors?
All right. Okay. Who is your most favorite celebrity, and what would you do if you could spend a day with them?
Yeah, buddy. All right, so we're gonna go Chef and we're going Hondo. All right, that round timer. Woo, boy, 4 minutes and some change left. Let's go. Starts now.
The celebrity I would most likely want to spend time with, unfortunately, he is deceased, but I would want to spend time with Freddie Mercury for a day. I think he was one of the most influential individuals in all of music. I think that he was like an incredible human being. He did so much for so many different communities and so many different people. From having charity concerts and, the music he produced. And, I know for me personally, like some of his music, Queen's music got me through a bunch of rough times. Like I would play tracks and albums on repeat constantly because it meant so much to me. It had so many meanings. There's no songs that they have that you can't find some sort of, meaning for it that, that equivalates to life. It would just be an honor and an absolute privilege to be meeting somebody of that caliber. I myself am huge into music. I sing. I love music more than anything. And, just being able to meet somebody that influential and someone who had such an impact would be life changing. It would be absolutely incredible.
Dope.
All right, we're slowing down, moving forward. Hondo, go right ahead.
Man, I was thinking about this. It's a pretty tough question, but I think that changes throughout has where my life is currently. After being so fucking stir crazy living in this house during quarantine, I would either pick Diplo or Dylan Francis because I think both of those dudes would have like an amazing fucking great party time to get like out of quarantine and really like just get back into the like party mix of things, like something that I've been missing, like going out dancing and having a fucking blast like that, like going to music shows. I live in the Austin. It's the live music capital of the United States, maybe the world. I don't know about the world part. But it's like I love going out to shows, and that's one thing I miss so fucking much.
I miss partying a lot too.
All right, I'm pausing the round timer. Okay. Hey guys, you could be the final question for these competitors. There was 2 minutes and 12 seconds left in the round. Hey guys, what question do you have for my competitors?
Okay, I want to know what are your, like, if we could see your top, like your stats, what would be your top 3 most used emotes on Twitch? Like in
Oh
chat.
yeah, let's go. I know this question. This gets spicy as shit, and I love it. Okay, we're going Chef, we're going Hondo. So Chef, oh boy, Pog Almighty, how do you answer
I-
this question?
Hold on. I started the last round. It's actually Hondo's turn.
Oh, wait. Hold on. Let's switch it back. There we go. I always change up the order, though. I never go in an even flow. I always...
Oh, okay. My bad. It's up.
No, no,
I mean, it's up to you. I just thought you were going back and forth.
No. I do, and then I change it because I tried to disrupt your train of thought. The Ultimate Personality Show, a game of verbal and psychological strategy. I always mess with you.
True. I just wanted to be fair.
You're good, brother. But, Chef... And stop calling me a boomer in the DMs, guys. Paul Almighty, thank you so much. Nice legs for that. And she still called me a boomer. Thank you so much. All right, but Chef, we're going to start that round timer. Here we go.
I think my top 3 most used emotes are probably my Pog emote. I use it quite often. I'm very proud of it. I love the art on it. I had a personal friend do all of the artwork for it. And so I like to show it off. I like to give the guy credit for the hard effort he put in. I'm a big fan of that emote. I use Wide Peepo Happy a lot because it's a perfect representation of me. I am always Wide Peepo Happy all the time. And I'd say my 3rd most commonly used emote is hell if I know. My buddy Fogg's Corgi emote because it's adorable, and I think corgis are the cutest little puppies on the planet. They're so adorable. Their little butts wiggle when they walk. And then he has a corgi. His name's Rigby, from the Beatles song Eleanor Rigby. And he's super chunky because he has a thyroid problem. And watching him waddle is the cutest little thing in the fucking world. And I love that puppy to death. He's so cute. And we made an emote out of him, and it's great. It's absolutely fantastic. So I'd say those are my probably my top 3 most used emotes.
Well, I'm seeing this Chef CC Pog. I'm seeing that emote in the chat.
Yeah. Big fan of that emote. I love the art style on it. I love that my buddy did that. Big shout out to him.
All right, we're slowing down, and there is 1 minute and 10 seconds left. Hondo, go right ahead.
My first one would be Hondo's eyes. It's a picture of my dog Frank's eyes, because they're always just fucking all over the place. It's like never looking in the same direction.
Timeout.
Timeout. There we go. Pog Almighty pausing. All right. Wow. There is 45 seconds left. I love this. This is where it gets all strategy. Here we go. Now, this could literally be the final question. And I know I always say that, but it's because shit gets spicy in the final 2 minutes. Here we go. You know what? Let's give this question to Kat. Kat,
Okay.
what question do you have for my competitors in their final 45 seconds?
All right. What's something you hate the most about each other?
Let's go! All right. Hondo.
That's a really good one.
I want to see a fight.
Let's go. Give him one. Hondo, your 45 seconds starts now.
You know what, dude? I hate that you don't have any sheets on your bed. I know it's already been brought up, but that's something I've noticed. I've been on video chats with you before. Also, I don't know if that's just a fucking... Is that a wood closet or is that wood panel sidewall there? Yeah.
It's a closet.
Is it? It's just a closet? All right. I don't know if you have it in your house, so I'm not going to finish that one. But also, behind you, your shelf looks like mine, and I fucking hate my shelf. There's garbage all over it. Really needs to be like, what's her name? Mary Kondo or whatever. Like, we need to go through and we need to get this shit out of here. We need to get rid of the extra shit. I hate that about you. I hate that about me. What else do I hate about you? I hate your stupid face because it's so fucking cute. I also don't like that you are probably... No, you are a better chef than I am. I love cooking, but you know what? I think I could fucking outsmoke you. I'm really confident in my smoking skills, and it's not. I'm not talking about smoking like sausages or anything like that. I see you in the chef's apron, dude. It's a gimmick. Anyone can go buy one of those at a fucking restaurant depot. Anyone can get one of those things, man. You don't. It's not like a black belt in karate. You didn't just earn that thing. No, don't shake your head yes at me. That's not true, man. That's not true at all. I know it. I've seen them at Restaurant Depot. I've gone there. I have a Restaurant Depot card. It's not in my name, but it's in my old job's name.
And that's it. That is the end of the round. Pog Almighty. Everyone's saying backhanded compliments in the chat room. I love it. All right.
Nah, backhanded insults. Backhanded insults.
Oh, backhanded insult. Pog Almighty. My bad. I read that totally wrong. But, all right. So that's the end of the round. But everyone knows what comes in round 3. Let's find out who your final boss is for this epic showdown.
Warning, you are entering a restricted area. Return to where you came from or be destroyed. Repeat, return to your designated zone or be destroyed. Message ends.
All right, here it is, your final boss. Oh boy, there it is. Your final boss for this epic showdown is
Final round.
the one, the only, the Jelly Peanut. Oh man, Pog Almighty, Jelly. I have never seen you on the WMO, and it is badass having you on. Thank you so much for being my final
man.
boss. Dude,
Thank you, brother.
you have the floor.
All right, boys. So my final boss questions are going to be, pretty straightforward. Okay, I'm going to ask you guys some questions. Don't really feel like roasting you today, but I may roast your answers. Depending on them. So my first question for you guys. Okay, and you guys can answer. What does win me over mean for you? What is your favorite thing about the production, about Saga, about the show? What does it mean for you to be on the show and to be competing to win these people over? What does winning people over even mean for you? Tell me that. Answer that question, please.
Woo. All right, the way we're gonna do it is we're gonna go Hondo. We're going Chef. Hondo, go ahead.
Man, so win me over. It's a pretty interesting thing because you want to win, you want to make the judges agree and like your answers, but at the same time, you can't just fucking say what they're gonna like. You still have to maintain and be yourself. That's a huge thing I believe in this shit. I'm not coming in here. I'm not trying to make any of my answers go towards each specific judge. I'm telling stories that have happened in my life and just sharing the person that I am. And if they don't like that person, fuck, maybe next season is the season for me. I did pretty well on previous seasons, but I'm always going to come on here. I'm going to give my personality, and I'm not going to make anything else up. That's the personality I have to offer, and that's what I'm going to give.
Okay, so to recap, you're all about authenticity. You don't care whether about, winning them over in terms of giving them the answers that they're going to like. You want to just give them the straight up truth, right?
I want to give them the full HondosElement.
And what about the production? What's your favorite part about the production? What's your favorite part about, the aesthetic of the show? Saga has obviously done a fucking amazing job. This guy is gonna, I'm telling you, dude, like Saga is gonna be like the next, like in terms of game shows and shit, like next Pay Money Wubby. Like I'm telling you right now, boys. All right.
Dude,
so tell me your favorite thing about the production as well.
It's forever evolving. I started doing this show, competing on season 2, went to finals on season 3, actually gave up my final spot to Scumbag, who's like the ultimate fucking warlord champion of this shit now in season 2.
That's right.
And every single time I just see it getting better, and better, and he keeps on adding stuff. And being a part of that, of the evolution of it is super cool too. Like, I was the first person to ever use a rebuttal against somebody and then just completely end it, to use it as like a timeout. Right. It's cool to really see where he takes it and then adjust and like see what I can do with the rules he's provided as well.
Right. Okay, I like that. I like that. I do like how the abilities that you're given you can kind of do things that are kind of a little bit unorthodox. You can use them in special ways that are not necessarily game breaking, but kind of resourceful. And I like how Saga has allowed for the for the play to kind of play out like that. I like that a lot. All right, good answer, Hondos. Good answer. All right, thank you, brother. And Chef, I believe now it's your turn to answer.
Yeah,
So
I mean,
what is-
for me,
Yeah, go ahead.
oh, sorry. I remember your question, and for me, this setting and this opportunity here on the WMO is just, it's for me, it's just a crazy collective of like us bringing in people from all different areas of Twitch, all different walks of life. I mean, honestly, behind the scenes people, we've got Dope Builds Gaming and Chaotic Old Boar, two very interesting individuals who I've fortunately had the opportunity to get to know. They both have incredible life stories, things that they've done in their past. Chaotic Old Boar has partied with some of the hardest rockers in the world. That guy is incredible, has really great content. Dope Builds Gaming, he used to own restaurants. He was actually a culinary man just like myself. Lots of opportunities I can take from him and things I can learn about, ways I can better myself. And that's the great part about shows like this is I get the opportunity to go on, meet new people, talk to individuals who have better, different life experiences from me, different walks of life, different things that they've gone through. And I can improve myself every single day by listening and being a part of what they've got going on in their lives and sharing what I've been through so that they know where I come from and what I have to offer. Every single judge gets to see pieces of me that maybe I don't often talk about just because, it doesn't always come up in casual conversation. It's the questions we got asked tonight probed into, different realms of my life, things that happened 10 years ago. And I got to talk about those and express how it impacted me as a person and why I am the way I am now because of those things. And most people knew nothing about that. Most people don't know anything about my past in those regards. But a platform like this gives me the opportunity to bring that to light and share my life with people. And I think it's super important and something that more people need to be a part of.
Okay. And what about the production? That's a good answer, by the way. So and just to recap your answer, your favorite part of the show is the opportunity that you get to meet new people, discover more pieces about yourself, talk about yourself, showcase yourself, and also meet other people and kind of just, I guess, take their experiences and learn about them and take that as an opportunity to learn about different content creators and what they do and just expand your kind of networking little web, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. All right. And the second part of the question is, what's your favorite part about the production? Now, Saga, every time I go on the show, there's something new with the production, whether it's like aesthetic, whether it's like a different outro or different parts of an outro added, or like, just like improved graphics, cleaner interface of the show. There's so like, that's just like all like aesthetically, like, interface type shit. That's not even talking about, rules of the show that he adds, different things, like, for example, like a final boss that he has, which is really a really fucking cool idea. I really like that. I've seen other shows incorporated it well, and it's fucking awesome, especially because you get to hype up, a person like me can come on and get an opportunity to learn about you guys. So what is your favorite part about the production?
My favorite part about the production, is getting to see how much Saga cares about the content he's putting out and how much he really, really, really wants everything to succeed, not only on his standpoint, but from our standpoint. He doesn't just care about himself. He cares about us too. He wants us to be the best versions of ourselves. And that goes back to his production. I mean, going back to the WMO finals for the ladies division, talking to Bruce Buffer and getting that level of person to come in here and put together pieces of content and production just to enhance the viewer level, just to give the viewers that one extra piece of just something fantastic to look forward to and something super cool to be a part of. I mean, who of us in our lives is going to be able to, say that we ever got that kind of person to do something, fun and interactive with us, like that was absolutely, mind blowing to me. When I heard the intro come in and Bruce Buffer shouting out the WMO and shouting out the amazing female competitors we had on that season, it was incredible. And Saga put in a lot of work and a lot of messaging back and forth, a lot of logistics he had to work out. That takes effort, guys. And he's doing this around a full-time job. Right. This man puts in well over 50 hours a week running a business. And then he comes on and he puts in even more hours to make sure that the production value of his of his show is so high that it blows your mind and gets you to want to come back constantly, week after week after week, show after show. And I just want to commend him on his hard work.
There you go. All right, thank you, brother. And Saga.
That
My
is
man.
your heartstrings a little bit. I'm sorry. That was very nice. Thank you so much.
Of course. Hey, these guys, they love you. I'm sure you love them as well. You love the show. You put your heart and soul into it. So hey, you deserve every single word that they said, bro. It's all true.
Appreciate
Now,
it.
Can I ask a follow-up question, or is that all my time?
No. You have the floor. Go ahead. You do with it what you may.
All right, my man. So this next segment, and we'll see if it's a final one depending on your guys' answers. But I want you guys both, all right, to give me, all right, because the last question, was a little bit wholesome. It's a little bit shameless what I'm about to ask you to do. I want you both to give me your best Twitch Prime /tier 1 sub /gifting sellout. You know what I mean? Because you guys have seen me do this on people's streams. You guys have seen me do on DK stream, on Doc stream, on Train stream. All right? I'm a goddamn master at this shit. So I want to hear you guys do your best Twitch Prime shoutouts, your best Twitch Prime sellouts. Go ahead.
Badass. All right, Hondo, you have the floor, good buddy.
I'm gonna have to stick with my first answer. I'm not somebody who's gonna do that. That's not in my personality, so I'll take the L on that one. Sorry, Jelly.
All right, Chef, you have the floor.
I want you to sell out. Well, Hondos, just to be clear, you're not selling out for yourself. You're selling out for Saga, okay? That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, this isn't the Gondok show.
Okay.
All right. Almighty Chef, you have the floor.
Well, I mean, I opened up about it earlier. One of my problems is being compassionate towards others and sometimes throwing yourself out there to make sure that other people can benefit, more than myself. And you know what? Nothing benefits more than showing someone who works his ass off day in and day out to provide content, provide production, provide these great opportunities for other people all over the platform than Saga. That man right there works his ass off. And you know what the best way you can support him, chat, is you can just use that Amazon Prime that you have laying around. You just got done watching an episode of The Boys on Amazon Video. You have the account. You've been using the delivery service all through quarantine. They've been bringing you bottles of wine. They brought you food yesterday. Like, the Prime's sitting there, guys. It's one button. It's not even hard. You literally just click a button and boom, Saga gets to, enjoy the fact that you're supporting all the hard work that he does. This is a whole second job. This is a lot of effort. This isn't something that he just sits down, presses a go live button, and boom, it shows up and it all happens all on its own. Give him some love, guys. That Prime is the best way to do that. Give it to him.
All right. A little bit of a wholesome sellout there. Okay. So here's my deduction. Okay. So Hondo's automatically forfeited the second question, which is fine. Everyone has the personal preferences. Also, Lexical, thanks for the tier 1, buddy. Lexical Scope, my man. Thank you, brother. But Hondo's also answered the first question, and then this will also go towards the points. Is like he answered it more, I guess, more densely, I suppose. So I'm gonna give Chef the win on the second one, and Hondo's the win on the first one.
Bingo, that's it. And that is the end of the final boss round. Jelly, thank you so much for jumping on board. And got a couple of times there, pulled on the heartstrings. Thank you so much. And I didn't want to interrupt, but again, Lexi, thank you so much. And Kat, thank you so much for those tier 1s. That was badass. Thank you so much. All right, here it is. Doc, please move my personality judges to a separate judge room. Please move, let's see here, my point judges. We got to unmute them, though. They're still muted. And I'm going to move Simmer down. And this is the part of the show where all the scoring comes into play. Let's see, I'm going to lock up room 1. Woohoo! Here we go. This is fun. I love it. A different kind of feel today, I think. Different kind of feel. Let's go to the corner cams. Woo! Yeah, buddy. A little bit different of a feel. Normally, it's different. Normally there's like a roast, but this one was so different. It actually kind of brought out more of the personality with this final boss round. Thank you so much, Jelly Peanut, for that. But Simber, so Simber, are you there?
I'm here.
Perfect. Okay, Pog Almighty. So again, what are you thinking? Who's taking today? Who? Right now, we got the point judges talking, which is just a TRT, Dope Bills Gaming Chaotic Gold board. For those that do not know how we point this, it is 1 point for the rebuttal, the best rebuttal. 1 point for the roast, the best roast. 1 point for the timeout, who had the best timeout in the match, who shut down the other competitor before they could drop a Pog Almighty answer. And round control. Who dominated the round? Who's got their community backing them? Who should win? If Hondos has a team, spam his shit in the chat room. If Chef has a team, spam his shit in the chat room. We gotta find out who's going to win today to move on to June to face, yes, Faded in the championship knockout stage and face Japani Jones. So, again, whose team are you with? Do they even have backing right now? Who did you think had the best content for today? So, Simber, who do you think should win today? I mean, I see some, what are these emotes here? Chef's got some, okay, Chef actually has some community backing him right now, but it's still Hondo. Hondos is still missing people in there. We got 1 person in there for Hondos, 2 for Hondos. We got a couple. Guys, light up the fucking chat room. Who are you with? This is point time. So, Simber, who do you think should win today?
Can I be honest with you? I know you're.
You should always be honest.
No. Sometimes people can't handle the truth. Honestly, like, I know you try to be like super unbiased and stuff, and you don't really ever voice your opinions on this matter, but like, you never really give your point of view of like who you think's gonna win, and like, this is your show. Like, how do you think the contestants did on your show today?
All right, so I stay very unbiased, and I'm always going to be that way because you know what? I never want to choose one over the other. But I will say this. The past 2 weeks have been insane. The combinations of people, they've been very hard to judge because they've been entertaining. They've had engaging conversations. They brought their good communities behind them. Like, look at all the people spamming right now for Hondos and Chef. You guys are badass. You guys are supporting your competitor. This is a match. We're doing this in a season. We're going to find out who's going to challenge Scumbag for this belt. Give me 1 second. This belt, we put a lot of heart and time into this. This is the WMO Undisputed Championship belt. Yes, the same company that made this belt made the UFC's very first title, made many indie professional wrestling belts, and has made version 1 belt. If you guys are familiar with the WWE, this company made Matt and Jeff Hardy's belt for their own indie promotion. These guys are known. Thank you so much, Pro-Am Belts, for this. This is badass. But again, you asked me who should I choose. I can't. It's hard. It really is. And look at all the people spamming for Chef right now. He really does have a following. Chef was a late drop-in. He wasn't supposed to compete today. He's never competed in the WMO. Hondos was scheduled today. And Hondos has done very well in our seasons. The man has gone to the finals, has competed on the Pog Almighty stage. So let's see how well these guys have their communities behind them. Who are you with? What team are you with? But again, yeah, these guys have done very well. The roast and the rebuttals, these guys know each other. obviously with Twitch, you guys all know that, you know, it's just one of those things that people become friends. They meet each other offline, and a lot of people live in Texas. But you know what it is? These guys still brought their A games, and that's really all that matters at the end of the day. But again, you know, let's figure this thing out. So, Simber, what I'm saying is it's hard. I feel like Hondos has some very good rebuttals, but towards the end there, Chef was really coming out of his shell with some of those arsenals against Hondos. I feel like both did very well against Scary Cheese, and Scary Cheese came in with a completely different strategy today. He was trying the Pepe Hands approach, which there's only been one guy to get away with that, and that was Scumbag Season 2. That's how he won. He said he was going to quit Twitch. You know what happened? He didn't quit. He won the finals, and then he went to the big finale show. And that was it. So people have been trying to mimic that approach, but it just hasn't struck in the way that it should. It's like one of those things. But Simber, what tactic did Hondos come in with today that you saw on your side?
I think Hondos came in as like, well, they both came into being real to who they are. Here's my problem with being real to who you are, though, is sometimes it can come off a little bit rude and like condescending. So I think at the end when, like in the final boss, when Hondo didn't want to do Jelly's question or whatever, like the Twitch Prime thing, I think that comes off a little condescending and to me a little bit rude. Like, yeah, good for him not being a sellout, if that's how you want to put it, but like, I don't think anybody was trying to make him sell out and like do something he wasn't comfortable with. I think honestly, Jelly was trying to see how they would do something. And like, that to me, like whenever you opt out of something instead of trying to do it, kind of like makes me want to roll the eyes in the back of my head and be like, you didn't even try. Like, what's the point? Like, you're not even trying.
Hog Almighty, Lexical just donated $5 to say hashtag team ChefCCT. Wow. So you know what? Chef's got a lot of backing, and I did not expect this. Chef was a late drop-in. A late drop-in. He literally was messaged 5 minutes before the match. We couldn't reach Mr. Destructoid. And Chef said, get me in there. He was debriefed on how to play the game 5 minutes before this match. But he has watched, you know, some WMOs, but it's like anything. Watching is different than competing. And you guys have followed Chef. I see this. A lot of people backing him right now. I want to thank everyone for their tier 1s and the donations. You guys are Paul Almighty. Realize the money coming in goes right back into production. You guys are badass. We're trying to make this a thing. We're trying to get this to be the show. But anyway, again, we want to thank you all for that. But geez Louise, we got Chaotic Old Board, Dope Bills Gaming, and Just a TRT right now going over the point structure. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play where are we at here? The judging process. So I want you guys to kind of follow along as to what these guys are actually doing right now. All right, that's it. That's some of the that is some of the judging process, as you guys are aware. Oh boy, we got a donation. You guys are Pog Almighty badass. Oh my god, he got TJH as TJ. All right, hold on. TJH has donated $6, And he says, man, Paul Almighty, you're gonna make me say it, aren't you? Fuck Chef, Team Hondo. Oh, man, I love you guys. You guys are badass tonight. Paul Almighty. Who'd have thought all this would have happened? Whoa. So again, it's the battle of the friends. We got Team Hondos versus, you got it, Team ChefCCT. And again, I'm getting all kinds of DMs from people saying, boomer this, boomer that. Please, allow me to get past these DMs so I can see how the points are going. Paul Almighty right now. Hold on really quick. Let me, so start spamming that chat room, guys. This is it. This is it. Who is winning today? Next week is the final qualifier. After that, it is the championship knockout stage. By the way, I want to say thank you to William Morris Endeavor, a great talent agency, and everyone there who worked with me to, I'm not going to give it away, but we worked hard for October 10th. I busted my ass for 2 weeks to try to get something for that day. Sometimes you gotta do big things to make an imprint. Even if your imprint isn't the biggest in the world, you gotta try your best, and I always try my best because I want to create the stage for competitors like this to compete on, to make it worth your time. That's it at the end of the day. I am trying my best, and let's fucking go. All right, and we got another donation. Here we go. Contractor says, oh, man. Sorry, bro, but it's Team ChefCCT. Man, you guys are badass with this. Here we go. A lot of cheers for a lot of chef stuff. This is badass. Here we go. All right, so, and Sigurd says, without Chef, we have no foods. Is that why? You guys are voting for Chef because you guys are cheering on food? I love food, by the way. Chef's an amazing, amazing cook, by the way. Badass. All right, we got a DM, though. Oh, boy. Okay, we got it, and we've scored it. They're done, so I'm going to move us back to the broadcast room again. Simber, thank you so much for the analysis and everything today. Let's go back up there and figure out what's going on. All right, here we go, guys. We're back, and thank you again for all the crazy donations with the TTS stuff. I know it's not playing, but I read it off anyway. It was Paul Almighty. Thank you for not putting anything bad in the little message thing there. But okay, so let's kick this thing off. And again, thank you all. You guys are badass. Here we go. Didn't read my last donut. What are you talking about? Let me go down here really quick. Wait go. Wow, Lexi says. Lexi's donated $10. Says, I made Hondos do push-ups. Team ChefCCT for the win. What? All right, I guess. I don't know. Okay, Goolsby. I found it. All right. I found the donation thing there. I apologize. Paul Almighty. I will always look for it. There you go.
How many months have you been trying to get TTS to work?
Oh, my God. Goolsby's here, too. Paul Almighty. All right, dude. Hold on. I found it. Oh, man. And I'm surprised my stream hasn't crashed. Love you, by the way, Lexi. Thank you so much. Love you all for everything you guys did today. I don't care if you call me a boomer. It is. Boom, boom, boom. Paul Almighty. It is what it is. Here we go.
And crash like your excellent.
Oh, no. Okay. Well, calm down. Whoa. Whoa. Okay. Here we go. We got a winner. And I normally don't read off the points. If you guys want to know how it was scored, please contact the 7 people that pointed all this. The 3 personality judges. Please, hold on, wait, relax, hold on. The 3 personality judges and the 3-point judges. They're the ones. Here we go. Contractor has donated $1. He says, also, I want to say thank you. Sorry, not thank you. We're talking about stupid Bog Almighty. Also, I want to say that you look like a young John McAfee. Are you talking about the antivirus program, McAfee? I have no idea. But anyway, here we go. So, this is it. Your winner. and headed to June, the championship knockout stage in the /1 contender season to find out who will challenge Scumbag in the Ultimate Mega Show, the Song of the Finale 2 on 10/10/20. Your winner is ChefCCT.
Oh shit!
Chef, congratulations!
Wow.
Late drop in. But let's go back to the main panel here to give our outros again. Thank you so much. Let's go back here, Pog Almighty. All right, and okay, so we're gonna do our outros, and we're going down to the final two. But I'm gonna start off with the personality judges. What I think you get for your time. You guys were badass as always, and you guys were badass today. Hey guys, thank you so much. Give me that Pog Almighty outro.
Okay, thank you, Saga. I'm Hey Guys, everyone. I really want to thank everybody that like participated. It's not easy to to do this, to compete in these things, and I only judge. I don't like to compete. So thank you for competing and putting yourself out there like that. And to my lovely other fellow lady judges, it was really great to see you again, Kat, and to get to know you, Toan, and hope we can do some other stuff together, everybody. Bye,
Just
guys.
invite me anytime.
Hey guys, you're amazing. Please hang out for a second till the very end. All right, and Toan, man, badass having you on. It was your first time here. You did a badass job. Please give me that Pog Almighty outro.
This has been a lot of fun. Thank you so much for having me on. I can't wait to be a contestant someday so I can totally crush the competition because I'm really cool. And yeah, good job, guys. You really did a okay job at entertaining me.
Oh man, Pog Almighty, Toan, thank you so much. Still the best name on Twitter. I literally died when I read that. I'm like, all right, that's badass. Check her out, please.
Thank you.
All right, Kat. Again, the same thing could be said. Pog Almighty, first time here, dropped a lot of Pog Almighty questions. Funny as shit. Absolutely had a great time. Kat,
Oh my god, stop.
give me
Oh
that
my
Pog Almighty
goodness.
outro.
All right, I just want to say I voted and I used Siri to. Congratulations, Chef, on getting Siri's vote. RNG always fucking wins. My name's KatElise. I stream every fucking day. What's up? I'll see you guys later. Thank you for inviting me. I appreciate that so fucking.
KatElise, you're a badass. Thank you so much. All right, and let's go to my point judges really quick. These guys had a hell of a time today. Chaotic Board, Dope Bill Gaming, Chester TRT. Guys, give me those Pog Almighty outros. Thank you again.
Chaotic Old Boar doing musical interviews and podcasts Saturday evening, 6:30 p.m. tomorrow. Hopefully doing a quick one about the Stomp on My Cubes CubeCon 2020 that's happening not long after 7 p.m. Eastern, I believe. So, sorry, 7 p.m. Pacific. And follow everyone here on channel.
Nice. Thank you again, Chaotic. Dope Bills, man. Again, I'm happy you're healthy. You're doing good. Yeah, you gave me a scare a couple days ago, man, but I'm happy you're good, brother. Please give me that Pog Almighty outro, good buddy.
I tried, man, but I just couldn't take myself out. All right, twitch.tv/DopeBuildsGaming. Come check me out. Saga, thank you for having me. Ladies, you did a wonderful job with the judging. This was, man, this was rough. Hondo, you kick ass, dude. You got this went right down to the wire. Chef, great job, man. Great showing. Hondo, I know you've been on a lot of these. Chef, welcome to this community as far as the competition. And I want to see you guys go at it again because I don't know that you'd be so lucky next time, Chef. Peace out, boys, and much love to everybody. Stay healthy. Take care of yourselves and each other. I'm out.
Woo! My man and Jester. Man, dude. Again, thank you so much. Give me that outro. I got Jester, are you there? Pog Almighty. Nope, he's out. He's AFK.
Wait, you can't hear.
He was just talking.
He was. Wait, I can't hear him. Oh shit, he's muted. Hi. Oh shit, my bad. No.
Jesus.
Oh man, I'm so sorry. I accidentally muted. My bad, Jester. Hi.
What's up?
How you doing?
Should I start over?
Yeah.
I'm tired, ready to crash, so I'm out. That's all I got anyway.
Oh man, I'm so sorry. ChefCCT, please go check him out. Badass streamer, great debate streams. Thank you again. All right, let's. Here we. Oh boy, this is always bad. I'm just gonna move him to the center screen there. Doc always has one thing to say to me. It's never good.
Get
Never
fucked,
good.
Saga.
That's pretty much what he says. That's it. All right. Well, let's see here. Who else we going through there? Bam. All right. Well, we normally have another referee here, and again, we'll say hello to him. Buff Lovett and RJ. I blunt double, guys. We'll see you guys next week. Pog Almighty, thank you again. All right. There we go. It was down to 2. It was down to. Actually, no. Hold on. Goolsby helped put this together. You know, seriously, Goolsby, please give me that Pog Almighty outro, dude. You deserve it. Thank you so much.
You guys can follow me on Twitter. It's BGoolsbyB, just like my Twitch name. This was a great show. You guys, I helped produce Saga's show. I helped produce Jelly Peanut show. You guys come and support all these guys. I love that you guys support them. Thanks for coming out, guys.
Thank you again. All right, it was down to 2. We're gonna go to Hondos. Man, you always put on stellar showings. Doesn't matter what podcast or competition you're competing in or a part of. You always take the time to learn what you're going on, and you always put on a show. I just want to thank you for every single time you've done this. So Hondos, please give me that Paul by the outro, good buddy.
Hi, I'm Hondos. Thank you for having me on. It was fun. The first couple times I started coming on here, I wasn't always streaming, but I'm actually streaming now. Every Wednesday, I do a drunk cooking show at 7 p.m. Central Time. Sometimes I have a beautiful young co-host, and sometimes it's just me and the chat. It's a really fun time. Last week, I made my own recipe. I did White Castle lasagna. It's a drunk cooking show. I call it White Claw Wednesdays. But you know what, Saga? Thanks for having me on. I'd love to come back whenever you need some judges for the females. I'm ready to throw some shade. Let me know. But cheers to you. Cheers to Chef. Great job, everybody, today. Thank you for everybody behind the scenes, and thanks for having me on.
Anytime, good buddy. All right, there it is. Your winner for today and headed to the championship knockout stage. Chef, you were messaged 5 minutes before this match even started. You basically competed and learned. Johnny on the spot. So, Chef, man, please give me that Paul Almighty outro, good buddy. Congratulations.
Saga, thank you so much for having me on the show. I appreciate it a bunch. Thanks for giving me this opportunity. Hondos, I want to shout you out, man. Like, fantastic competitor. Like one of my favorite people here in Austin. I fucking love you so much. If you're not already following Hondo's channel, make sure you get over there right now and follow Hondo's channel. His White Claw Wednesdays are some amazing content, and he's funny as fuck. Literally, it's like these second places can't keep happening. This guy has deserved to win almost every show he's been on for the last forever. Fucking somebody go support him. Give him love. My name's ChefCCT. I do variety content here on Twitch. I do culinary informational content as well. Judges, thank you so much. I appreciate your love and support. Thank you so much for being behind me. Chat, you too, man. Like, thank you so much for y'all's love and support. Thanks, guys. This was awesome.
Congrats on 2 days in a row. Good fucking job, dude.
Thank you.
Good job. And also, there was a lady who followed me, and you know what? She gave her insights, and great competitor. Simber, please. Thank you for being my analyst today and reviewing everything. Give me your Pog Almighty outro.
Never call me a lady again.
Pog Almighty! Oh my God. Okay, never mind. Okay, Simber, give me your Pog Almighty outro.
That was it, Pog Almighty.
There it is. All right. There it is. All right, guys. Again, thank you so much. We'll see you next week for the final WMO qualifier in the men's season. And then after that, the knockout stage comes. Guys, thank you again. And thank you again, everyone who put in time and effort into this. Appreciate you. We'll see you next week.
Woo!
All right, and there it is. It was down to ChefCCT and HondosElement. And as you already know, ChefCCT is headed to the knockout stage. Again, thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in. And thank you, everyone, who actually shot over a donation. You know, we never expect this stuff over here on our side of the fence, and we love and appreciate you all. Thank you so much. We'll see you next week. Have a great night.